Welcome to school. 135 years ago, Elder J. Golden Kimball was a missionary walking right through here, and he could not have imagined that there would be a gathering of so many young members of the church. And in fact, when we combine all the students, all the spouses, all the children, all the people who work here as faculty and staff and leadership and their families, there are now about 2,000 members of the church gathered in this little 7-mile radius. And this little town and that many members of the church is just about exactly what was in Kirtland, Ohio in 1832 or 1833 at the beginning of the church. It's an important thing that's happening here, and you're an important part of it. There are terrific things that are going to happen this year, and we're thrilled that you're here, and we're thrilled to be here together. I want to let you know about what's going to be happening here next week at this time. As most of you know, in the church with 16.5 million people is led by the prophet in the first presidency and the Quorum of the 12. Immediately supporting the Quorum of the 12 are the 70s of the church. There are 105 General Authority 70s. There are 230 more Area Authority 70s. All of those 70s are led by the presidents, the 7 presidents of 70, who have responsibility among those 7 for most of the world. That group of 7 men who meet every week with the Quorum of the 12 in the First Presidency help run most of what happens in the church. Next week, Elder Robert C. Gay, who is one of the 7 presidents of 70, will be here to visit. I met with him 6 weeks ago, and he said he'd really like to come and asked if we thought we could work it out. So we worked it out. So he will be coming next week. Elder Bennett, who is the area president, who is the General Authority 70 as well, will be with him. They will both be coming. I need to tell you, this is a remarkable man. I have known Elder Gay since graduate school. He is a PhD in economics from Harvard University. He started and ran the most successful private equity company probably in the world at Bain Capital, and subsequently started other things. He left a role where he was making an enormous amount of money to be a mission president in Africa, and has spent most of the rest of his life helping lift people out of poverty in Africa. And as a General Authority 70, he had responsibility for beginning the Church's Self-Reliance program. So this is a tremendous thing that he's coming, and I'd like to invite all of you to be here and be prepared for this. This is a great opportunity that we'll have, and he's coming just for us. So that's next week in our devotional forum.
Thank you, President. We'll prepare ourselves spiritually to be taught and inspired by Elder Gay next week. Every summer, as we prepare for students to return to campus, we reflect on the year that has just ended. We think about all the things that we've done, all the things that were accomplished, all the things that we want to try to emulate again. And we also think about how we can improve the student experience both in and out of the classroom. And this last summer, we had a pretty tall task ahead of us. We had to do something that I think was greater than we'd ever had to do, because last year truly was the best year ever. That's worth cheering for. We had an amazing. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. We had an incredible year. And that presented an incredible challenge for all of us on the staff and faculty here at Southern Virginia University. But I'm here to tell you that we spent the summer working as hard as we could to make sure that when you came back, you had an experience equal to or even greater than the one that you had last year. Since about 450 of you weren't here last year, we want you to know what you missed out on, but also what you have a chance to what you can look forward to next year. So we're going to begin today's forum looking forward by looking backwards at what we did last year here at Southern Virginia University. I've seen this video several times, and this is the first time I realized when the bus doesn't say Miracle or men's lacrosse. It's for men's lacrosse, which isn't as funny, but it's more true. This is the year to beat. You've just seen an incredible year. Our objective this year is for us to be able to say that that was the best year yet. 2019-2020 school year is going to be even better. We've spent this summer preparing activities. Coaches have been preparing rosters and plays and teams. Performance groups have been tirelessly working this summer, and our academics has been hard at work preparing classes so that this would be the best year we've ever experienced. And for the next half an hour, you are going to hear a little bit about those preparations. We're going to hear from student life. We're going to hear from career development, athletics, music, academics, and then I'll conclude today's forum by sharing a little with you about what's happening in student life. April Harris.
Okay, hey guys. I think we're already off to a great start for making this year the best year ever. Anybody come to orientation that's here today? That's it? Okay, where's my freshman? Where are you? Okay. All right, here we go. Date nights. We will have date nights this year, and they are going to be awesome. What's that? See? If you get married for coming for date nights, President, I think I should get some commission for that. Okay, just kidding. All right, we are definitely going to have our pumpkin patch date night this year because it's my favorite, and if you haven't been, it is a Pinterest wonderland dream come true right here on Pinterest on Chandler Field, and it's a good time. We're also going to have the horse carriages coming back from Lexington at the end of the semester. It's going to be on the last day of classes, so you can just decompress, take a beautiful carriage ride with the little sweetheart, and it'll be awesome. I'm also going to do something really fun this year. I'm going to have a little blind date, speed dating experiment. So if you feel like maybe it's a little hard for you to get dates or you're too shy to ask, this will be a great opportunity for you. Mama will hook you up. Okay? All right. Dances. We are going to have some dances. So, and they're going to be just like this. The very first dance we're going to have is going to be in September, so get out your fancy digs. It's going to be a fall formal, and it's going to be really fun. I have some good plans ahead for you. We're also going to have a homecoming dance. It's going to be a nightclub, K-N-I-G-H-T. You see what I did there? So that'll be fun to look forward to after we beat Emory and Henry, guys. So we're going to also have a Halloween dance party, which is awesome. We can dress up, which is good times. Then, clubs. If you are not part of a club, join a club. Next week, I think it's Thursday, we're going to have a club fair. So you'll have a chance to find out what clubs are available. If you don't find any that suit your interests, then start your own. Come and see me. Come to my office. We're located at the Student Life House right there on Chestnut. And start one. But I need clubs. These events that I'm telling you about today are the big boulders, right? Clubs, you're going to be the sand that fill in all the cracks that make for a really great full semester. So if you want another dance, if I haven't planned one, then you plan one and work with me and we'll make it happen, okay? All right, we have plenty of things for married couples to do. We know there are a lot of you out there. You are always welcome to come to all of our date nights and anything that we do. Bring your babies so we can ooh and ah over them, okay? And we're going to do as much outside in this beautiful place until we can't take it anymore, until it gets cold. So get your hats, get your jackets. If you didn't bring one, tell your mama to send you one. All right, and then most of all, we are going to have some fun, okay? Go Knights.
Thank you guys so much. I'm Bryn Siefkees. I'm student body president here at Southern Virginia University. As I was watching that video, I honestly started getting a little teary. I'm sorry. I hope you can see how incredible you are. I hope you can see that this school is so much better because you're here. And it doesn't matter where you came from, but that you're here today and we have each other's backs. So I hope you feel loved and excited to be part of Southern Virginia University today, because this is truly a place of love and growth for each of us. Last weekend, like what was said, we had the opportunity to participate in orientation. We had over 300 new students, and each of you is so inspiring and excited to get involved. So much so that we have some amazing candidates for freshman elections, which are today. If you're a freshman, get involved, and the first way you can do that is by participating in freshman elections today. If you open your Night app, it'll be under the Messages tabs. You should have gotten a message that elections are today. Go ahead and vote, and if you don't feel like you know them yet, go seek out your candidates and ask them questions, because this is a great opportunity for them to share their thoughts and feelings with you and to represent you this upcoming year. In addition to that, SVSA wants to serve you. We want to work shoulder to shoulder with you to make this the best year that you have possibly ever had. Will the members of SVSA please stand? Wherever you're at, kind of sparse. Yep. And keep standing for a second. These people are some of the smartest, most creative people I know, and it's an honor for me to work with them. So if you have ideas or questions or anything you want to add to the conversation this year, find these people right after this meeting and get in touch with them. They're here to serve you. Thank you guys so much. In addition to that, I'll be having town hall meetings, just me in my office, from 11 o'clock to noon on Thursdays. So come visit me, drop by during your lunch hour, and share anything that inspires you or things you want to see more on campus. I'm so honored to serve with you this year, and I know that, again, this school is so much better because you're here. Here's to a great year.
Well, you sure know how to make a new guy feel good. Thank you very much. Good morning. When the next 10 seconds or so, when I say institute, you say it's what we do. Ready? Institute. Institute. Nicely done. And today I'm thrilled to announce that as of this morning, over 720 of you are enrolled in Institute this semester, which is the highest total enrollment in the history of the university. Give yourselves a round of applause. Although our classes are filling fast, we can still accommodate additional students. For those of you who may need a bit of extra encouragement, I now share a 90-second presentation titled, What Does Institute Have to Offer? An alphabetical response. Here we go, from A to Z. Activities, apostles, broadcasts, Book of Mormon, blessings, boys, classes, conversations, cornerstone courses, company, devotionals, doctrine, dedicated space, direction, edification, friendship, fellowship, faith, foundations of the restoration, food. Gospel knowledge, growth, guidance, graduation, girls. Holy Ghost, hymns, hot chocolate on cold days, inquiry, inspiration, invitations, impressions, Jesus Christ, and the everlasting gospel. Kleenexes, because sometimes you just need one. Kristen Jones, our world-class support specialist. Love, light, learning, missionary preparation, marriage prospects. It does happen. New Testament, Old Testament, opening social, starts at 6 o'clock tonight. Prophets, promises, prayers, pearl of great price, quizzes on occasion, quotes from church leaders, readings, revelation, return missionaries galore, scripture study, stories, testimonies, tabernacle choir, understanding, Volume 1 of Saints. Volume 2 comes out in February. Word of wisdom, well-being, X is the 24th letter of the alphabet, young single adults, zeal, and Zion. The purpose of Institute, if you haven't noticed, is to help you understand and rely on the teachings and atonement of Jesus Christ, qualify for the blessings of the temple, and prepare yourselves, your families, and others for eternal life with your Father in heaven. There are now over 330,000 young single adults participating in Institute worldwide. In a recent survey, Institute students from 10 countries were asked what Institute did for them. Why did they go? How was it helping? Thousands of responses were gathered and revealed 3 main themes. Institute helps students, 1, strengthen their relationship with Jesus Christ, 2, progress spiritually, and 3, gain confidence to make important life decisions. Simply put, if you're not enrolled in our thriving Institute program and striving to fulfill its graduation requirements, then you are not making the most of your time at Southern Virginia University. So come, join with us. We're eager to know you, love you, teach you, learn with you, and learn from you. Oh, and did I mention that the university accepts up to 14 Institute credits as elective credit? Apply toward your graduation. We'll see you in class. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Kelli Woodard, and I'm the Director of Career Services. Our main goal in the Career Center is to get to know you so that we can help you. Come in for a career consultation, and we'll do just that. We'll sit down with you, we'll talk with you one-on-one, and we'll come up with a career plan with your career goals and steps to how to get there. If you don't have career goals yet, that's even better, because we can help you with that too. So come in for a career consultation. You can schedule with us on the Night app, and we will help you get things figured out. I'm really excited to talk to you today because we are this year co-hosting something called a series of Something to Chew On. Our days are going to be Tuesdays at 11:30 and 12:30. They are in the Student Life House. And we've got a list of really cool career-related topics that we're going to talk about. Things such as social media scrubbing, how to get what you want through an email, how to stand out in an interview, not through your answers. So we got a list of really great things, cool topics, and we're going to start this Tuesday talking about how to make the most of your semester as it relates to your career. I want to quickly introduce you to our amazing team. Let's see. We got Lauren Nelson and Victoria Cargbo working with us today. This is Lauren Nelson. She returns to us this year as a career coach. She is currently finishing her master's degree at Johns Hopkins University in nonprofit digital communications and corporate communications. She is an avid hiker and a supreme dog lover. This is Victoria. She's our office manager and our employment specialist. She is an SVU alum, and she has experience co-owning her own business as an insurance broker. Victoria is really into foreign films and documentaries. So this semester, we have 14 visits with grad schools planned for this semester already. Some of those programs are going to come to us here on campus through a webinar or an actual campus visit, and some of the others, we will actually take you to them to visit their campus. Our first one that we're going to take you to visit is on September 13th. It's a Friday, and we're going to UVA Law School. So if you're interested in joining us for that trip, you can sign up in the Career House, or in the Student Life House, or on the Night App. But speaking of grad school, we also are offering here in a couple weeks, grad school week, where every day we have something cool planned to help you prepare for your grad school applications. For example, on Thursday, we're having a webinar with Georgetown's Public Policy Program. Friday is the trip to UVA, and then Saturday we're going to end it with a bang by all taking a test, which is true, but we are offering for the first time the practice test for the GRE, the GMAT, and the LSAT. This is all for free. You can sign up, follow the Night App the next week or so to sign up there, or come into the Student Life House in the Career Center, and you can sign up for that. And in case you're wondering where the Student Life House is, this is our new location. Here's a map. All right, thank you so much. I look forward to meeting all of you this semester.
This is the trick, right? Is when we start singing Love One Another. There's more talking to do. I'm Dr. Kyle Nielsen. I'm the Director of Choral Studies here at Southern Virginia, and I'm so grateful to have a second to talk to you. Something unique about me is I'm also a Southern Virginia alum, where, like many of you, I tried to do as many things as possible, which is a problem, as many of you have learned. So to give me for a second, will you please stand up if you were in one of those finer performing arts ensembles that were in the video? So this is any play, any musical, any choir, any orchestra, any band. Stand thyselves up and let us clap for you. And stay standing. Will you now stand if you are currently in any fine or performing art thing? This is a band, this is a choir, this is an art class, this is an orchestra, this is a play, this is a musical. These are my brothers in the men's chorus. Hey guys. Will you now stand if you did any of these things in high school and want to still? All of you? Hey. So look around. You saw on the video that we've been to Carnegie Hall. We put on 4 main stage theater productions a year. We've just hired a new art faculty member, and our current art faculty members do things casual like go to the Arctic. I'm not saying you can do that, but there's, why not? There are 4 productions in the theater department being put on this year. Silent Sky, which is coming up first, a play. Pirates of Penzance, which will be with the music and theater departments. You can sit down. Sense and Sensibility in the spring, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame in the later spring. That's right, the old Disney movie. The choirs and the bands and the orchestras, you'll see the second year of the marching band out there at the football games and at pep rallies. They're doing a great job. I'm hearing some woo for the marching band. I agree. The chamber singers are doing a tour through all of Virginia to many of the major churches in Virginia with tabernacle organist Andrew Unsworth, who will be here in Forum for one of those weeks. So check the organ. Surprise, that'll be coming. There's all types of world-class guest artists coming specifically to make music with you and to do theater with you and to help you do art at another level. We're available to all of you. To prove that point, I'm speaking to you today because the division chair of our division, Dr. Eric Hansen, is on the bus with the women's soccer team because he's one of the assistant coaches for women's soccer. So if you're an athlete and you think, it's just too much. If you're a musician and you think, I don't know, this is my freshman year of school, please know that we're already ready for you because we're involved with these things too. There's so much to come. We can't do without you, and we hope you'll join us either on stage, in an art classroom, or in an audience today for a great year of fine and performing arts.
Hello. Let's go Knights. I got a number for you, 213. That is how many athletic contests we will have just this semester. So, have you ever wondered what a dig is? Come see your friends play volleyball. You ever want to know what a scrum is? Come see your friends play rugby. You want to figure out what a birdie is? Come see your friends play golf. You want to know what a face-off is? Come see your friends play lacrosse. You ever wondered what a corner kick is? Come see your friends play soccer. You want to see a drop shot? Go see your friends play tennis. You want to see Coach Ed do the haka? Come see your friends play football. You ever wondered what a javelin is? Go see your friends at a track meet. You want to see what an RBI is? Go see your friends play baseball. You want to see what a rise ball is? Go see your friends play softball. I hear my softball girls. You want to know what a PR is? Go see your friends run cross country. We have the best fans in all of NCAA Division III. I've been coaching here for 22 years. Time after time after time, other coaches ask me, how do you get people to come to your events? And I say, they just come see your friends play. And here in athletics, I want you to know we look forward to coming to see you in your performances and the plays and the concerts. And it's going to be a great year if you just come see your friends play. See ya.
All right. So the first time I saw this best year ever video, and just this last time, every time I've seen it, I've felt very inspired, emotional, and just proud to be a Knight at Southern Virginia University. And I've only been here 3 years, but last year I think was my best year as well. And it was my best year for me because I was able to form more and deeper relationships in the classroom with my students, and those extended beyond the classroom as well. Not featured on that highlight reel, though, were the many personal struggles that helped everyone at SVU develop and become the best that they've ever been. Some of those struggles came in the form of academic challenges, which can be hard to handle. I know in my life, some of the most stressful and disappointing experiences I have had have been struggles I've had in the classroom. Undoubtedly, each of you will, at some point this year, struggle academically. Whether it's a week where you have 4 exams in a row, or a paper that just wasn't what you wanted it to be by the deadline, or just putting in that extra hour or 2 of studying, you will be challenged. When these challenges come, know that every professor, advisor, coach, department, staff member, everyone here at SVU is here for you to not only get through these challenges, but to learn, develop, and ultimately excel as you do so. So at the start of this new year, I want each of you to be ready to either mentally or even literally gather experiences for your own best year ever video, your own highlight reel. For your first highlight, you could take a short video of an inspiring forum, like today. When you ace that test, take a picture of it and add it to your highlight reel. When your professor comments on your insightful writing, there's a clip to add to your highlight reel. And as you focus on these successes, they will build on each other, and by the end of the spring semester, you will have another best year ever in academics as well. Another thing you might need for your highlight reel, though, is a sweet track in the background, right? So maybe you could use this academically themed lyrical composition that I will perform to you right now. Okay? Here we go. All right. Some of you are freshmen. Some started late. But while you are here till you graduate, there are academic experiences that I will pontificate that will make your year better if you participate. Do you have too much on your plate? We have a new learning center to set you straight. Our tutors, TAs, and advisors are great, and professors' offices are open, but not too late. Now, if you have a habit to procrastinate, our writing center nights will help you hate to do it late. That's not your fate. Don't wait. Dr. Lambert and his crew will clean your slate. Okay? Gather, lift, launch yourself using technology. Can you believe this iPad is free? And it comes with Canvas and Office and Creatively. Collaboration is easy, or working independently to get that grade, studying endlessly, getting help with the librarians at the library. It's going to be the best year for me, or at least in the top 3, because you're going to be successful academically. Let's go make some highlights. Welcome back. Go Knights.
Yeah, I can't do that. All right, thank you all for being here today. At the conclusion of my remarks, we will sing our university anthem, Love One Another. Our closing prayer will be offered by Austin Wood, this year's Student Association Vice President of Campus Relations. Just as a note, traditionally here at Southern Virginia University, following Forum, we work together to put the chairs away. But this week we have a meeting later today in this room, so we're going to ask you to just leave the chairs. But next week we'll appreciate your help getting them up. All right. I think the most appropriate way for us to finish Forum is by talking about you. All of you are here on this campus, and you know one another to an extent, but there are still a lot of new faces. And so I think as we wind this down, let's talk about who you're going to share this year with, what these experiences might be like. You come from 47 different states and over 15 foreign countries. That makes you one of the most geographically diverse student bodies in the entire country. You come from all over. What does that say about you? That says that you're adventurous. That says that you do hard things. It says that you do things that others are unwilling to do. Most students in this country go to the closest school to their home, but you don't. Well, maybe 3 or 4 of you do, but you're still here because you have an adventurous spirit and you want to be a part of something special. You all agree to live an honor code. You made a covenant with each other. The honor code is with the university, but it's most especially with one another. You've agreed to live certain standards. You've made that commitment so that we can have an environment that fosters both learning and spiritual growth. That commitment is personal, but it is also a community commitment that you've made to the person sitting next to you and everyone that you'll meet in class. That includes being honest, being kind, and living the standards espoused by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Over half of you are athletes, participating in over 20 NCAA Division III sports. We introduced some new sports to campus this year. Go and watch them. We had a great invitation from our athletic director explaining a little bit of what we can learn at these events. But they're a great place for us to build community. You're artists, performing artists. You're in theater productions. You're in choral groups. You're in bands. You're in orchestras. You're creating digital art. You're creating you're creating studio art, and you're performing. You're in clubs and organizations. You're going to have a chance to perform. We have over 35 student associations, and there's no cap on that. If you want to start a club, if we don't have one, come find us. We'll help you start it. Get involved. Opportunities to do that are endless here at Southern Virginia University. Some of you are members of our pioneering esports team. This will be our first season of intercollegiate competition. Come support it. You are all friends, or you should be. You will make friendships here that will last the rest of your lives. Spend some time getting to know other students in your classes. Get to know one another in every way, at church, at institute, and build relationships that will last forever. This year, you'll have a chance to go back to Palmyra. Last year, we began taking trips to Palmyra so that we could study the restoration of the gospel of Jesus Christ at the site where it happened. Your first opportunity to do that is just 3 weeks away. Sign up on the Night app and come with us to Palmyra. You'll have a chance to both serve in the temple and participate in church history tours. And we will have our forums. These meetings to us are incredibly important. And this year we will be visited by some incredibly inspiring individuals who will teach us and train us to be better adults, better human beings, and to help us find that inspiration to live the lives that we are beginning now to build. I'd like to end by issuing the same challenge that I issued to our freshmen at orientation. Sometime today, find some time to be alone, whether it's in your dormitory or if it's on a walk. But take a pen or your iPad and write down some goals. As your lives get busier, as you begin classes, as you have homework, it's easy to get distracted and to forget what it is you came to school to do. and who you came here to become. Write your goals down. Decide who you want to be, who you want to become. These becoming goals will help guide and direct you for the next however many years you have left. Some of you will be leaving us in the spring. Some of you will be here for years to come. But either way, these objectives will help harness your work here at Southern Virginia University and help you to accomplish what you've set out to do. By doing this, you will be able to stay focused. By sharing those goals with friends, faculty, and mentors, you will be able to enlist all of our support in helping you to be exactly who you want to be. I have spent most of my time here at Southern Virginia University working with you in the Career Center to plan your lives. And I can tell you, those that start early to plan, those that have an objective and a goal, tend to meet it. So that's my invitation to you. We have over 107 student life activities planned, over 200 athletic events, and it sounded like a couple dozen of performing arts shows that you can participate in. So we have a lot that you can be involved in. But the most important thing you can be involved in is becoming who you want to be. And we're excited to see you in that journey and to help you to complete your goals. Thank you all for being here today, and go Knights.